cold here when I'm in the light. Your sun becomes my moonlight. What do you do with your time? You haven't called me in a while. Is it really hard to do just to say I'm on your mind? 'Cause I feel it in my skin that we know that we can win. Tell me what you feel so I don't question why. One day away, I wanna hear you when I'm wide awake. Tell me you'll stay. I wanna see you every night and day. Try to hide it, put your heart in, me you want it. Try to hide it, put your heart in, me you want it. Hello, where are you? I really miss you. I just want to see you. I was thinking about you the other day, and I just wanted to tell you about my day. Try to hide it, put your heart in, me you want it.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Martinelli, Odegaard, Dani Olmo, and he's had it nicked away. think that's offside. Yes, it is. Martin. And here's Jesus. And here's Ødegaard. This might it's Gabriel Jesus! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So, a breakthrough already.
Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Fernandes. That's good running with the ball. Spread out to the left. Gavi. He has a look up. The ball goes in. And he's heaved it away. What a throw in. Calafiori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, this looks sharp.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Arsenal currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Love tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Madueke, chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ødegaard. Now there's a fine chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, well played. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, super ball. And it's made its way to him. Dani Olmo. Fernandes. And it's Gavi. It's Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Valde engages and forces him off the ball. Norgard. Subimendi. Pass somewhat off target. Gavi has the space to scheme. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Madueke. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Martinelli. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Balde. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Ødegaard. Ødegaard. And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
The goal scorer
And with
for
that,
Arsenal
it is pretty much a
36
done
minutes
deal.
in.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That's a cute ball. Dink through. Zubimendi. That has not gone well. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Madueke, and it's Lewis Skelly. He's having a pop! It's hit the upright. No, he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Araujo, Bernal, Eric Garcia. Oh, well played, well sorted out. This looks promising. Lewis Skelly. He's in a great position here. Good ball, good take. Ødegaard ploughing through the middle. Ødegaard! For sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Dani Olmo. Bernal. Calafiori. That is good alertness. And it's half-time.
Would everyone like to join me?
Well,
in
the
making
mood in the
special
two camps
mention
couldn't
to
be
those
more
in the
different
crowd
as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Arsenal are relentlessly steamrollering their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. The second period is underway. Calafiori, Lewis Skelly, Araujo, Fernandez receives it in a good position here. It's a promising position, flashes it across, and straight back out.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
It's a pretty loose pass. Araujo, and it's Bernal. Eric Garcia. Muscular approach does pay off here. Norgard, who does have an assist to his name. Pedri. Norgard. And it's Gavi. Over to the right flank. Ferran Torres. Arsenal, the only team in this, 3-0 already. Dani Olmo promptly onto that, and that is that. Now this could be a chance. That's good play. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ødegaard thinks about Martinelli!
The attendances for this match.
A whisker away from making it 4.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. He's having a shot! And there's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Goal scorer for Arsenal after 62
Piercing,
minutes.
piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's on it, can he get away? He's in a good position here. Drive, and the shot! Well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession. And
He's had a shot! Oh, it rattles the bar! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that's a little loose. Martinelli.
they've got to be quick moving this forward.
Threads one in. That's good vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Gabriel Jesus needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Now it's Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus. Caught offside that time.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Martinelli. And it's Lewis Skelly. Oh, it's come loose. And in Capier. That's a lovely pass. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Martin, Gavi, and it's Martin, and Bernal, still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Martinelli, Madueke, now it's Gabriel Jesus. Can he finish? He's put his foot right through that one.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Number 20, Dani Olmo. Coming on the field is number 11, Rafinha.
Gabriel Jesus is onto this. Oh, good ball! Chance, surely! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Araujo gets it away. Calafiori. And here's Martinelli. And that's a good... Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Corner number 2 then. Martinelli with the short one. And now they... Oh, what has happened here? There will be a throw-in. Pedri. Gavi. Fernandez. Now he's running away. Fernandez was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Araujo. Played into space. He won't be happy with that one. Ferran Torres. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Gabriel Jesus, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red shot at goal! It's hit the upright, and he's heaved it away. Fernandez looking to play him in, and he plays one through. He's onside! Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean,
Martinelli! And that's off target.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Bernal. Eric Garcia. Now it's Ferran Torres. Hincapié cuts out the pass. That has not gone well. Hincapié spots it and intercepts. Ødegaard, that's a good ball out wide. Played out wide. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Subimendi. Arsenal have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Dani Olmo plays it through. Not the most accurate pass. Madueke. Luis Skelly. And here's Jesus for Martinelli. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Dani Olmo. Madueke. Now this could be a chance. It's Gabriel Jesus!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Pinches it off him. Takes a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? He's in a great position. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. He has a look up. Oh, this is a great position. There's the shot! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Gabriel Jesus.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Tries to play it through. Spread neatly. Calafiori gets over and intercepts. Luis Skelly. Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Pedri. Dani Olmo. They get a throw in. Martinelli, and the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Balde clears without hesitation. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Madueke with the short one. Mosquera. Great ball, and he's in here. Can he finish? Just cruising. They are cruising. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Arsenal after 40 minutes in.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mosquera. Dani Olmo! It's a loose ball. Can he stop it going out? Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got away. Gabriel Jesus.
2 added minutes have been
Eric
indicated.
Garcia. And Gabriel Jesus. And it's Gavi. Dani Olmo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Martin. And it's half-time.
Hello, everyone.
Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Arsenal producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. That is good alertness. This looks promising. Norgard. Araujo makes the interception. Could move up a gear here. Valde. And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, outsmarting him this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That's an imaginative pass. And that could set him... And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all. Bernal. And Araujo.
3-0 the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change.
And it's Ødegaard. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Martinelli. Chips it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pedri. Oh, that's well spotted. Martin. And it's Olmo. Almost an hour gone.
For this match is 61,052.
Lewis Skelly, the pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Martinelli receives it in a good position here. He'll try for distance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Eric Garcia, nicely weighted ball. Ferran Torres in acres of space out wide. Martinelli. Calafiori. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to dink it through. Oh, he's had a shot! And he's lifted it over. Ødegaard. And it's Olmo. Calafiori. Martinelli. And he was quick to react.
No, no way through there.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Ødegaard. Knocks it out wide. Incapuyi. Lewis Skelly. Played out to the left flank. Eric Garcia. It's Gavi. Fernandez. Stood up well to him there. Calafiori. To Martinelli. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Fernandez. Now he's running away. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, good take and a good... He's having a shot! It's in! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 20.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, it's about time. I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Ødegaard. Oh, shooting chance! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Ødegaard clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
And here's Jesus. It's Gabriel Jesus! Goal! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
85 minutes
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Gabriel Jesus.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Pass somewhat off target. Martinelli. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. And the return pass. Bernal. Opts for safety. Balde. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Madueke. Now it's Ødegaard. Great chance! Off the post! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss. Araujo. And he can clear it away. And that will be it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Gabriel Jesus claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Baby, make it no go to me like Sentimentally, fundamentally, you dey use body experimentally. My love over me, hands all over me. Any other love is a counterfeit, oh. I'ma get one more thing. Don't let nobody come between. You are my best friend, mon ami.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So we're very much on the way now. Oh, good spread. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that's surely a foul, free kick. Gavi. And he's forced to go back. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, you'd almost expect to know what kind of game this fella, Alejandro Balde, is going to play. I mean, we know he can operate on either side, and he's a cracking carrier of the ball. But
tries a shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Fernandez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pass is just off target. And it's hoisted clear. Norgard. Ødegaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus! It's Gabriel Jesus!
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means chance for a shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Ødegaard. Ødegaard is flagged offside. Martin. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat.
Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
And here's Jesus, Martinelli. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring.
After 27 minutes in.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Gabriel Jesus.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Ødegaard. Madueke. Now that's well seen too. Bernal. Oh, it's come loose. Look at the space here. And he shoots! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
Well, winning the ball back that high up the pitch obviously reduces the distance from goal, and it was his pressure that forced the mistake.
Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Out towards the flank. And he was alert to it. Araujo with the clearance. Madueke. It's a pretty loose pass. Balde. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And here's Ødegaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ah, that's a fine interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's beaten the last man. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's an excellent interception. Bernal for Ferran Torres. And he was quick to react.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Ødegaard. Good ball, good take. Ødegaard. Lovely feet. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Arsenal, number 8.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Martin Ødegaard.
Things looking... And the whistle goes for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Arsenal really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Arsenal looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. And we are back underway. Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out. There could be trouble here. Chance, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's gone loose.
No, no way through there.
Balde. And here's Jesus. Dani Olmo. Pedri. And it's Gavi. And it's Pedri. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Played out towards the right wing. He's in a good... Gabriel Jesus! And it's hit the woodwork and a real chance! And that's past the post.
Martinelli probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Eric Garcia for Ferran Torres. Gabriel Jesus is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter...
Can he finish? And that's a tidy finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
58 minutes in.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard.
Martin.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
Martin.
The
Gavi.
attendances for this match is 60,100.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Shoots!
Martinelli really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
This looks promising. Not a hit. Great chance! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Martinelli with the short one. Goes for a shot! And that has faded wide.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Gavi. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Gavi. Gabriel Jesus is onto this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And here's Jesus. Luis Skelly. Oh, sweet feet. He's having a shot! And that's in. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Arsenal after 17 minutes in.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Miles Lewis Skelly. Miles Lewis Skelly. Substitution for Barcelona, number 20.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Chesney gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. Norgard, and it's Luis Skelly. And he's had it nicked away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Takes a shot! And that's a sharp finish! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Number 8, Martin Odegaard.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pedri threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in a great position here. Oh, it's a great ball here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And they're quick to get it back. Madueke. Gavi. And Balde. Martin. It's Gavi. And it's Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Rafinha providing an outlet on that flank. Zubimendi does really well to win the ball there. Gabriel Jesus. Luis Skelly. Now this could be a chance. And he's lost his man here. And the finish! It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
That is good alertness. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Gabriel Jesus. Is there any support? He might not need it. Shapes to shoot! Ruled out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Martinelli goes short. Mosquera. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins. And the shot! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Number 33, Ricardo Calafiori.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Ricardo Calafiori.
So that's it, it is all over. Arsenal really have hit the heights, a tour de force that has left their opponents reeling, and that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Luis Skelly collecting the match ball, and it is his. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
All of today's games.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, it certainly doesn't feel like a friendly to me, Peter.
The atmosphere, absolutely that of a premium contest.
Yeah, and this crowd are demanding the most from their players, and it looks like they might get what they came for.
We are just getting started. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's made its way to him. Norgard. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this fella, Alejandro Balde, is a defender who's been coached in the ways of the beautiful game. He's very good as a defender, but he has an inner desire to get up the pitch as much as he can. And he's rarely very wasteful, Peter, so his decision-making has to be impressive. And from what I've seen, it is.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Martinelli. That's very neat. Oh, right place, right time. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Martin. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Balde. Gets a good foot in there. Gabriel Jesus receives it in a wide position. That's a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Dani Olmo. And here's Jesus. A lot of space ahead of him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. This looks promising. Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Zubimendi. Odegaard. And Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Martinelli. Lovely bit of skill. Brilliantly cut out. Pedri. Dani Olmo. He's on it. Can he get away? He's free. He has got space. Gabriel Jesus! Same again, same outcome.
Arsenal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And here's Jesus. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Dani Olmo. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Odegaard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Madueke. That's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get him away? Fernandez. Great chance! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Wonderful play, though, the way the players moved the ball, how they created that opportunity as a team.
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus. Gavi. Good ball, good take. Now it's Martinelli. And the shot!
The attendances for this
And
match.
collective relief etched on the
6,810.
faces of the defenders. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Odegaard! Odegaard! And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. And still we await the first breakthrough. Balde. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And here's Martinelli, closing in on goal. Can he finish? Shoots! It's anyone's ball now, and again!
Substitution for Barcelona, number 20, Dani Olmo. Coming on to replace him is
Eric Garcia.
number 11, Rafinha.
And it's Gavi. And Rafinha, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he was quick to react. Luis Skelly. Martinelli. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, he's bustling through here! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Spread it left.
Barcelona really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Martinelli. And Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Madueke. And it's Zubimendi. Now it's Odegaard. Araujo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bernal. Oh, that is a big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Martinelli plays it short. And he's gone backward here. He's in a great position. He's had a shot! It's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. No way through there. Madueke. Now it's Odegaard. Luis Skelly.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's had it taken off him.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer.
Martinelli.
2 added minutes
Gabriel
have been
Jesus.
indicated.
Chesney claims comfortably. Eric Garcia. And it's Bernal. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Gabriel Jesus picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. Shot a goal! And again! They've scored!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
4 minutes in. Number 9.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Gabriel Jesus.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bernal, and it's made its way to him. Gabriel Jesus. Araujo. Good ball, good take. Zubimendi. Gabriel Jesus. Martin. Balde. Martin. Ball's gone out of play. Norgard. Fernandez. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Dani Olmo. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Gavi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Ferran Torres. He's on it. Can he get away? Luis Skelly. That's a good ball out wide. Martin cuts it out. Gabriel Jesus. Now it's Martinelli. Ødegaard. Now this could be a chance. Dani Olmo. Luis Skelly gets a foot in here. And Araujo. Eric Garcia. And it's Olmo. And it's Luis Skelly. Gabriel Jesus. And that's a good ball. Looking for options for movement. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus. Eric Garcia, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Bernal promptly onto that, and that is that. Now Fernandez opts for safety. He's picked his way through. And here's Ødegaard, and the shot! Well taken goal. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Arsenal after 27 minutes in.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Bernal kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Gavi. That's going wide left. Done delicately. Gabriel Jesus is onto this. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
After 33 minutes in.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Gabriel Martinelli. Gabriel Martinelli.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, that was vital. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here. He's found a way through. Can he get it through? Picked out brilliantly. Kepa claims comfortably. Madueke. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Now it's Odegaard. Madueke receives it in a good position here. Gavi, not the most accurate pass. And he's decided to go for it. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Bernal. Dani Olmo. Lewis Skelly. And here's Odegaard. Dani Olmo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, super ball. So much time, and he's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Now it's McCanny finish! And that's a sharp finish! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Arsenal, number 20.
That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Arsenal are having a ball here. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And here's Madueke. Balde. So a temporary halt to the action. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Arsenal enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Mosquera. Martinelli. Now it's Odegaard. Oh, cracking ball. Gavi. And now the breakaway. Now that's well seen too. Pedri. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Fernandez bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Barcelona have reclaimed it. And it's Pedri. Araujo makes the interception. Balde. Gabriel Jesus under intense pressure.
Yeah, and if he's denied a chance to make the ball stick, Peter, the threat is obviously minimised. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
This looks promising. He's in a great position here. Lovely, now then. And he shoots! No, that's just wide. Bernal. Martin. Chesney getting this one clear. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Pedri. And Martin. Dani Olmo. Gavi. Mosquera did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now they could break here. Pedri. It's a good foot in there. Now it's Odegaard. And it's Lewis Skelly. And that's a dangerous ball. And he's there to belt it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Martinelli, given the lift of his goal. Odegaard. Fernandez.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Could move up a gear here. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And that's another good win of the ball. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Odegaard. Lewis Skelly. Gabriel Jesus. Closing in on goal. And that's an excellent interception. Fernandez. Foot in. Now it's Odegaard. Takes a shot! And no mistake. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This is a gloriously greedy performance. He's on it, can he get away? And he's picked out the run. And the finish! It's a goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona still making a fight of this. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Calafiori. And Gabriel Jesus. Calafiori. Now it's Gavi.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gavi was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
No, that's been intercepted. Balde. Just 5 minutes left. Martinelli. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And it's made its way to him.
Time added on will be 2 minutes.
Madueke, and it's Ødegaard. Great ball, and he's in here. Great chance! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done.
Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Ødegaard.
Voted man of the match.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation.
That could spell trouble.
Oh, a gilt-edged chance! He's having a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Calafiori.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think this guy, Gavi, is someone who really does show his Catalan pedigree, Peter, where the philosophy is to love the ball, to demand the ball, to protect the ball. And he'll always back himself because he's got the courage to do all that.
Chance, surely!
And that would have been some goal.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Ferran Torres. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Madueke. And it's made its... Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges? And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Bernal. Norgard gets a foot in here. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Change of plan here, perhaps. That's been cut out, well played. Fernandez. Ball's played through.
Oh, super find.
He's found the way through. Chance! And that's a tidy finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is...
Big chance! Goal! Arsenal!
And they've got their lead back.
The goal scorer for Arsenal.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Gabriel Jesus.
Arsenal have their lead.
Jesus.
He's picked his way through. Gabriel Jesus receives it in a good position here. He's found some space. Tries a shot! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scorer for Arsenal. After 26
And a
minutes
trademark
play.
move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Arsenal now in a position far more desirable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's a dangerous ball. Dani Olmo aims beyond the defence.
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Shapes to shoot! And that has fair fizzed.
Tony Fernandes clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Arsenal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. Bernal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's a sharp little ball here. Zubimendi. And it's Ødegaard. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Martinelli. He's had a shot! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Martin. Dani Olmo gets a good foot in there.
Plenty to aim at here.
Chance for a shot! And it's there!
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Gabriel Jesus.
Arsenal visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Balde.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus, distributed tidily. Ødegaard.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Oh, super ball! Is there any support? He might not need it.
Gavi. And here's Madueke, and he is dashing away. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And here's Ødegaard. And we've reached half-time.
Arsenal have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Arsenal leading by 3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game.
We're on the move again.
Pedri. Fernandes.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Lewis Skelly. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ødegaard. He's looking wide. Now it's Ødegaard. Martinelli.
There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Good take. Real chance! And that's in! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
After 53 minutes
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Pinches it off him. And it's Luis Skelly. He's in a great position here. Gabriel Jesus needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Calafiori. And here's Martinelli.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Looking for options for movement. And he's picked it up out wide. He's on it. Can he get away? Decent chance! And that's a sharp finish. How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Martinelli. Calafiori. To Martinelli. Ødegaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Good ball, good take. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Oh, cracking ball. Gavi. And it's Pedri. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Madueke. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Dani Olmo. Fernandes. Now it's Gavi. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ødegaard. Pedri. Fernandes has created one goal already. Martinelli. Gabriel Jesus on 2 now and looking for 3. And it's been played through. Fernandes finding himself in space. Ødegaard. And Gabriel Jesus. And it's Ødegaard. It's a pretty loose pass. Dani Olmo. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Calafiori. Balde makes the interception. Pedri. And here's Madueke. That has not gone well. Bernal. Now that looks a decent ball. Now this could be a chance. And he's managed to get free. Real chance here. Looking for a corner.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 20.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Ødegaard. To Martinelli. Eric Garcia producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Pedri. Madueke. Calafiori. And here's Ødegaard. And here's Martinelli. It's run loose here.
Added minutes have been
Ferran
indicated.
Torres. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Martin promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. That's a shade optimistic.
And that will be the final act. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Gabriel Jesus claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack.
Got me dancing in the street with my fantasy that comes to life. What am I doing? Thinking you're right. What are the chances? What am I like? Unusually polite. If you wanted my attention, I'm all in, no hesitation. Tell me why, how am I gonna lose? If I'm prepared to throw the pitch and have you catch it, so I never have to bruise.